What up, though? And welcome to Lunchtime Detroit Lions Talk, brought to you by Detroit Lions on the Prowl and Lions Nation Unite. It's your man, Curt Steele. Today is Thursday, August 18th, 2022. On deck for today's show, LL asks, should the Lions sign recently released nose tackle Malcom Brown? I'll recap day one of the joint practices between the Colts and the Lions, and Coach Mike talks about how far rookie cornerback Chase Lucas can climb the depth charts. Well, before we get into all that, it's time to bring in the rest of the crew for today's show. Man, y'all know who it is. That lady's pet, that man's regret. You ain't seen nothing yet. You know the name of the game. Yo, woman, Joe. LL Cool Torrance, what's going on, my dude?
L.
Good morning, Proud Nation, and what's up?
Man, and y'all know who it is, man. Getting ready for a big scrimmage down there. The defensive line coach at Jackson Northwest High School is my man, who?
It's the Wolverine Lion, Coach Mike Jones. What's going on, Lion fans?
Let's get this thing started
Right now.
Let go.
It's Detroit Lions Talk, baby. Welcome to Detroit. All right, welcome back. And this is something I think we need to act on quick. So, LL, tell these people, our fans, what exactly is going on around the league. Tell them, man.
Yeah, well, yesterday or this week was our first cut down day. Rosters had to get down to 85, I believe. And that means that some players on teams got to get cut. In this case, we're talking about a former starter. The Jacksonville Jaguars released their former starting nose tackle, Mr. Malcom Brown. When I seen nose tackle, I said, uh-oh. And I went, at first it was kind of hard to, find his measurements. Like ESPN didn't have him listed, NFL Network didn't have him, or the NFL.com didn't have him listed. So I thought that was a little weird. Like, all right, maybe he a small guy. Like maybe he an undersized defensive tackle or anything like that. Nope, finally found it. Mr. Malcom Brown goes 6'2", 330. So I like our 320, I believe, but I like it. But that's we are missing that big piece in the middle. John Pennicini, took his retirement a little bit earlier in the season. So we are that leaves a giant hole that maybe Malcom Brown could fill. The Jags released their defensive tackle Malcom Brown. This move will cost them $4.5 million in dead cap money, but it will save $3 million against the cap. So when I saw things like that, I'm thinking like, okay, I wonder what's really going on here. Like, was he a problem at camp? Was he a problem in the locker room? Was he just not performing? And it wasn't really that. It just seems like they want to move a little bit younger, maybe. He got replaced by a third-year player, and he's behind a second-year player and a third-year player, and the second-year player that he's behind. The second-year player that he has fallen behind, he's another big guy. He's like 6'2", 330 as well. But last year in 2021, he probably had his best year as far as some people are saying. He had a career high 57 tackles and 2 sacks for the Jags last year, and he started all 17 games. For a nose, look at these numbers for a nose tackle. He has started 97 of his 106 games in his career. And he has 13 and a half sacks and 304 tackles and a forced fumble. I feel like those are pretty good numbers for a starting nose tackle in this league. Mm-hmm. So if we were bringing him on, he might have a reserve role. So I would like us to sign this guy, Malcom Brown. What do you guys believe?
Man, y'all know what it is. The name of the game. Man, Brown will be a welcome addition to the Lions defensive line, man. Y'all know what it is. He got that girth that MCDC alluded to in his presser earlier in camp. So, and here's the deal. He's had history with Campbell and AG from his time at the Saints. He got 8 years in the league, but he's still under 30. The dude's only 28 years old. And 6'3", he's 6'2", 330. Like you said, man, he can plug up that middle. He won 2 chips with the Pats. We didn't need that. But he is 2 teams removed, so we had to worry about all that expatriate talk. So he did play at the Saints and at the Jags. So he's 2 teams removed from that. So he got all that Bill Belichick crap out of him already. So, but for the right price, man, hell yeah. And man, we didn't even play a hell no. And I'm saying hell yeah. Dude, man, for that right price. And he already has history because he's gonna get, some money from the Jacks because he has his guarantees, whatever they have on the books. So we can sign him for the right price, man. Hell yeah. And he's, like I say, he's 28. He has 8 years in the league and he's still under 30. So
exactly.
What you got, Coach Mike?
Yeah, man. Man, they better call. Hey, I need his number, man. We need to
hold on. 281-330-8004. Call that dude up on the low.
Let me call him, man. Call him. Hey, for real. You know what? We need Malcom Brown. Like you said, the connection is there. The experience is there. To have 8 years of experience and only be 28 years old means he got drafted early. That's a big body, man. That's 6'2", that's 6'2", 330.
That's some girth. That's that girth.
Yeah, that's what we need, man. And you know what? I think we could get away with signing him on a 1-year deal for like $2 million because of the money the Jags still owe him. I think that probably will together make up his at least $3-4 million of his salary, man. So that and the relationship, Aaron Glenn knows what to expect from him. He knows what the guy can do. Like I said, he's a seasoned veteran and he's only 28. He's not even crossed that 30 threshold. And defensive tackles can play a lot longer than than guys, if they remain healthy, which he has. So hey man, I'm all for it. Aaron Glenn, make that phone call. Dan Campbell, make that phone call. Brad Holmes, get them contracts ready. Talk to Disner. We need to get this thing moving because we only have the Jacksonville Jaguars on the waiver wire before us, and he just left Jacksonville. So that means we number 1 on the waiver wires, dog. Come on, man.
Yeah, definitely.
But one thing, Kurt,
he may not be eligible for waiver wires because he's a veteran. So he may just become a free agent. Go ahead, Ella.
That's a good connection that you made, man, and that's why they pay the big bucks. I never even thought about that part. Like when I was looking into it, like I searched. I went to the Jaguars Bleacher Report. Like I searched Jaguars on Twitter, just looking to see like what they were saying about him, and it wasn't nothing negative. So, but that connection, yeah, he's already has because he was with the Saints. He signed a decent deal with the Saints before he got traded to the Jags. So. Yeah, that is man. That so this you might have just drew a straight line to that one. I really hope you get to see him here.
Yeah,
but of course, if you guys like that topic, if you like this content, go ahead and show us some thumbs up. Go ahead and toss on that video, share it, send it to all your Lions fans out there. If you got a brother that might be a Packers fan, send it to him just to piss him off a little bit. But tell everybody in the workplace what you watch on your lunch break. If that's what you do, it is us, Detroit Lions on the Prowl. We're on that march to 1 million, but the next stop is at 4,000. Help us to get there. And tell us about are we going to the family discussion topic?
Yep, that is it. Family discussion topic for today is, do you think signing Malcom Brown is a good move? I'm saying ain't no doubt there's not, man. It is a good move to go ahead and get that dude in the building.
Hell yeah.
So get that dude on the move to Detroit, man. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what time it is. It's time for the Curt cap switch up, man. And today, this is actually the first Salute the Service cap I ever bought, and it's a Lids exclusive. You won't find it out there. It's not available, right? This is the only new era cap that they made that has a special shield on it. It's the only one out there that they made, and they only made it for Lids. It's actual new era. So that's all I would. Curt don't. I don't dibble dabble over there in too many different type of caps. You know what I'm saying? I stick with the exclusive provider of NFL caps, which is New Era. But this one, You won't find it anywhere because it ain't out there. They only made it for lids. It came out in, I believe, at the end of 2015, beginning of 2016, around that salute to service, one of those first caps that they made for New Era. And it's the only salute to service I have in a snapback as well. All the rest of them are fitted. So the 2015 salute to service cap with the shield. It's the only one that was out there, and it was exclusive to Liz. This is one of the only ones I got that wasn't from Fanatics. Speaking of Fanatics, man, hey, go ahead, hit that link in the description. Go to fanatics.com, get yourself some Lions gear over there. They have a bunch of sales going on, and because the new gear is coming out, so the old gear is going to be on sale. You know, you're going to have the on-field caps coming out real soon. So, you know, I got to cop that. So I might do a little bit of some of those next week. So, you know, in that last week of the Curt cap switch up. So, you know how it's going to go down. But make sure you take note. But with that being said, if you want to get yourself some LNU gear, because I'm rocking an LNU shirt right now. It says respect the roar. This is one of their salute to service shirts. So go over there to LNUshop.com. If you don't know what LNU is, I don't know what it is, man. It's Lions Nation Unite. What you been, man? Where you been? If you new to the show, go ahead and check out Lions Nation Unite. It's the ultimate virtual hangout for Detroit Lions fans. All the best content creators for the Detroit Lions post their work right over there in their app. Or you can go to lionsnationunite.com on your web browser and hang out with us. We do the game day chats. All the good news for the Detroit Lions are over there. You get to hook up with different fans. They do meetups at the games and everything, and you could just meet Lions fans from all over the globe right there on Lions Nation Unite. Go over to DetroitLionsOnTheProwl.com to hang out with us because we got some content over there as well. I got a special article coming to you real soon about a special Detroit Lion fan, and we're going to have it right there. I'm going to do an interview with him later on this week, so go ahead and check that thing out. And while you're over there, go to LionsOnTheProwlShop.com. Get yourself some Prowl Nation gear, man. And that gear will be kind of migrating soon. Now it's starting to get a little momentum. We're going to get that gear into Lions on the ProwlShop.com, into the LNUshop.com. If you want to get yourself a Wolverine Lions shirt, hit up my man, Coach Jones, up on the low. Man, he got them things. The site's going live here in a couple days, but on the 23rd, Coach Mike?
It might actually on the 20th. On the 20th, we pushing the date to the 20th.
So we got a couple more days, and it'll be up, man. Get yourself if you're a Wolverine on Saturday and a Lion on Sunday. Get yourself that Wolverine Lion gear, man. And that link will be in the description coming up once that site goes live, man. You know we got to bring you that exclusive gear right here on Detroit Lions on the Prowl. Who are we? We are your home, baby, for Detroit Lions news and rumors. Now, let's get to some more topics for today, man. All right, so we got to recap what happened yesterday in the joint practices because Mr. Pat McAfee all out there at practice, man, and he's just homing it up all on the daggone airways, all over YouTube, man, saying, oh, man, the coach just jacked up the Lions all practice. Well, Mr. Pat McAfee, knock that shit off. All right. Now, I will tell you, Matt Ryan did carve our secondary up for most of the game. He did what he did. Veteran quarterback. Now, I will say this. When you're going to a joint practice, right, especially that home team's going to have an advantage, right, especially the offense, because those drills are built for the offense to really have a favor in this scenario. A man went 10 for 12 yesterday as the starting QB. Pass breakup from Jeff Okudah and Amari Warrior once those guys got settled. Now, our ones on offense, they struggled a little bit at the beginning of practice, but they came on. And as the practice went on, especially when we got to the 11s, JG went to work, man, scoring 2 touchdowns. The offense did. You had a TD pass to Amon-Ra St. Brown, and that clip was out there where he caught the ball and, say on a quick out, and punted the ball in the air after he scored a touchdown. And you have Swift coming around the edge to get into the end zone. The ones, once they got settled, we'll get into that a little bit later, they went ahead and did their business, man. Kirby Joseph, man, the young fella picked off Nick Foles to end the team drills, was like, hey, man, I'll take that, Nick Foles, Super Bowl MVP and all that crap, saying you ain't all that, player. Go ahead, give me that ball. Khalif Raymond had a solid day catching the ball out there, had a really good day. And these notes are coming from various sources, looking at DetroitLionsOnTheProwl.com, DetroitLions.com, and the guys over there at Proud of Detroit. All right, so Khalif Raymond, like I said, he had a special day. He was catching the ball all over the place, and he did return a punt for a touchdown in the special teams drills.
Ooh, okay.
He did his thing. The highlights are all over the place. My man TJ Hawkinson was killing it out there in the one-on-one drills.
Yeah.
One had a catch over the Colts linebacker. So, this man. But don't buy into like I said, don't buy into that Pat McAfee homer type train. Like the Colts just cooked the Lions all practice. It didn't happen. The Lions were the road team, so it took a little bit longer for new guys to settle in. But once they got going, they evened up the competition for the rest of the practice. Looking at what Jeremy Reisman put out, he's like, at the end of the day, the Colts came out strong. They came out firing. But at the end, you look at it, it was pretty even. It was a wash by the end of the practice. All right, so the Lions defense does need some work, man. I can't lie to you and say they didn't.
Yeah.
Pierce. That rookie that coming out of Cincinnati, and what's his name, Pittman, I believe they went to work on our Lions DBs. They went to work, but I think AG and AP, if that's Aaron Glenn and Ari Pleasant, will make some adjustments, and they will have those DBs in better position for today's practice. There's some notes from the rest of the day. Devin Funches, tight end. What do you call that? What did Dan Campbell call bunches of funches? He left practice early with an arm or shoulder injury. Now he did send a message out on his Instagram saying all was well. So with that being said, so hopefully we can get him back soon. Release safety Brady Breeze. He cleared waivers. Now he reverted back to the team on IR, and his season is over unless there is a injury settlement for him. But with all that being said, that is your day one joint practice update coming from out of Indianapolis. What do you guys think about some of those notes? I don't know what you guys hear out there in the Twitterverse or whatever you guys heard your news on from the joint practices.
I heard similar things. Matt Ryan was on the money yesterday, and that 10 and 12 really say something. Mm-hmm. But you know what? I think that him being on the money also is part of the 7-on-7 that they do. I believe they do 7-on-7. I'm not sure, but I think that he looked sharper on the 7-on-7. Ain't no lineman, ain't nobody in his face, nothing like that. So, he's a veteran. They got him for a reason. They wouldn't got Matt Ryan for a reason. I did remember seeing something about Deshaun Elliott threw Michael Pittman to the ground.
Yeah, I think I heard
like that. I just imagine with Aaron Glenn and how he's put himself on his team. I can imagine how he,
mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? How he's looking, stared at him, man. That because if you're gonna get beat being aggressive. That's exactly what I say to my defensive line, man, to all the defenders, man. Is be aggressive when you are playing defense. But everything else, man, hey, it is take it with a grain of salt, man. You really keep it real. You kind of keep it vanilla as it is when you in those scrimmages, man. You don't really do too much. I don't know how it is in the NFL, but I know in high school we gotta share our scrimmage tapes.
Yep.
So I don't know if they do that in the NFL or not, but if they do, you're gonna keep it real vanilla. You might go a little bit outside the box, but you're gonna keep it straightforward and to the point. So
yeah, for real.
Right. That's kind of where my thoughts went with it. I read a couple of the articles out there, and that's what I thought. Like, man, we're not looking so good, out there against these guys. That may not be such a good thing for the future. But like they said, throughout the practice, we kind of even things up. I did read that Charles Friend didn't have the best day, but I'm not gonna be the one to be the bearer of bad news. But whatever they.
I said that, man. I said he started off struggling.
No. I read that he might have continued to struggle as well. But like I said, I just mentioned it. I ain't going to go too far into it because I don't think that's what's going to happen to us in the regular season. I actually think he's going to have a decent year. I've said that. I'm on the record as saying it. But overall, it is. I hate Jared Goff. I hope y'all see me in my eyes. But no, just a good joint practice, I guess. It is a practice overall. and it's the first day of them. So I'm anxious to see what's gonna happen today and other days and things like that. So.
Yeah, it's all good, man. You know, we know on your t-shirt you got a Jared Goff A-frame on. With his picture on it and the 16 on the back. We know how you get down. All right. All right. With all that being said, man, like the video, comment on the video, man. Drop us a comment in the comment section, man. We really love to hear from you guys, man. Go ahead, drop us a comment in the comment section. You know you're gonna live chat during the premiere, but after that, if you're just watching it on replay, go ahead, hit the thumbs up, like this the video, subscribe to the channel, and then leave us a comment so we can read on the air, man, because we like to hear from you guys, man. We usually pick 6 of those things. Today we got 4 because we didn't have enough. But you know, we're gonna roll what we got today. But please leave us a comment, man. We like those things. We like to hear from you guys. We respond in the comment section too. You know, we'll respond. We like your videos. We let you know if it's gonna be actually on the show. So go ahead and leave us a comment, man. We really appreciate it because we're fans like you, and we like to hear from other fans like ourselves and hear what you guys have to say about the team, the show, or whatever else is going on in the Detroit Lions universe. Now, it's time for that dude, man. Y'all know him, man. If you don't know and you roll up on him and you don't say what up, though, the right way, you will get an eye jammy because he is that dude. You know what I'm saying? It's my man, who?
Hey, it's the Wolf of Lion. Y'all know how I get down. I just want to let y'all know, man, that we do have a little bit of a camp battle going on, man, still. And that is rookie Chase Lucas. He might make this squad. He might make the 53. You know, coming from Arizona State and coming from that Herm Edwards system, y'all know former head coach Herm Edwards. That's a good player, man. And Chase Lucas is an experienced player. And I think right now the camp battle is between him and AJ Parker. And really, I honestly give the heads up to our draft pick over our UFDA, just for the simple fact that we chose him. You know, we picked him. Well, not me personally, but Brad Holmes picked him, man. And I just feel like if it comes down to it, Chase Lucas is gonna get a job, man. And I know a lot of people say, what about when my man come back from injury, Jerry Jacobs? You know what? One thing about when Jerry Jacobs comes back is, one, you don't want to rush him back. You don't want to, and then re-aggravate that injury and then become a career-long thing. And 2, there just isn't a 100% chance that he comes back full strength. You know, some guys lose a step after they get injured. Some guys just are not quite the same as they was before injury. So things look good for Chase Lucas. I think one reason why he might stay on the practice squad is because of my boy Will Harris. Because Will Harrison stepped up. He competing out there. Yeah, slide that in there, man. But
this guy.
I think, hey, man, y'all know Willie. Hey, but Chase Lucas is a veteran player. Like Brad Holmes mentioned before, he drafted all college veterans, guys with playing experience, and there's no better than Herm Lewis, man. Herm Edwards, man. He is the ultimate teacher out there. So, what are y'all feelings on Chase Lucas making this 53-man roster?
Hey, man, say that dude, man. Chase Lucas, that dude. He dropped that interception in the preseason game. He came back and made a play the other day in practice that wowed everybody, man. He made sure he caught that thing. He's got a workman type mentality. You know what I'm saying? Like, and he fits in with the culture in Detroit. And like you said, I hate to say it, man, but AJ Parker and Jerry Jacobs better watch their backs because Chase is coming for that playing time those guys had last season. He's coming for you. And y'all know what the NFL stand for? Not for long, man. Somebody's always vying for your spot. They're your teammates, they're your brothers while you working together and you're on the same team. But don't make no mistake, they're coming for your spot.
Yeah.
And I think Chase Lucas is coming. He coming for that playing time.
Right. You know, what piggyback off what you guys said, they drafted him for a reason. You know what I'm saying? They know that, you know, we have needs and things like that, and he might can help fulfill a need. And I think that he's doing just that. We've seen on Hard Knocks, we all know that though. I feel like we all, you know, been in sports and play football, but you know, sometimes a coach will pick you and I'm going to make you into something. You know, we not necessarily saying that Swift wasn't nothing, but we seen that with Deuce saying, you know, I'm gonna make it my personal responsibility. So I might feel that maybe I don't know this, but I feel like maybe this is Aubrey Pleasant's one. Like he probably when they drafted him, this is my rookie. I'm gonna mold him. I'm gonna shape him. And I feel like he's stepping up. Whatever expectations they may have had, I feel like he may be stepping in those expectations. And like you said, those other two guys who might be in front of him, or you know, who he's in competition with, should probably step it up, or they gonna end up losing their spot to this rookie. The reason I want to just one thing that I didn't like, what I was saying yesterday, I didn't like about that Rodrigo speech was like how he was just saying like, I'm not trying to play this rookie. I'm trying my hardest not to play this rookie. So that's something I don't necessarily like. They may want to favor a veteran like AJ Parker over the rookie just because of that mentality. I don't know if everybody shares that mentality. I know we only heard that from Shep, but hopefully not. And hopefully this guy gets opportunity, shows what he can do. Because I feel like with all of the pieces, and I don't care, I'm drinking the Kool-Aid or however you want to call it, but I feel like he's going to be a decent piece going forward.
Oh yeah. I mean, I believe it, man. He is well coached. He comes from a system where, you know, it's like the pros. You know what I'm saying? He's getting a coach from a defensive guru. So, hey, man, it is what it is. But if you like this content, like this video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Be on your separate laptops, iPhones, Androids, Obama phones, whatever it is, man. Be on them. Be on them joints. Be on them joints. You know what I'm saying? And help us get this content out to more Lions fans like yourself, man. We on that march. It's four of them. We trying to get there, man. So what you got up next, Curt?
All right, y'all know what it is, man. I talked about this earlier. It's time for my favorite segment of the show. It's time for the comment cards, baby, to hear what you guys had to say about yesterday's show. The Latino Leo says, I agree, Curt, too much negativity out there. Let's take LL's advice and just be kind. And it's preseason. I'd rather the mistakes now than in the season. Go Lions. Absolutely, Latino Lion.
Right. Shaman, if I'm saying that right, Shaman. Episode 2 sorry about that. Episode 2 of Hard Knocks was awesome. I really enjoyed seeing the team start to compete, and coaches putting the pressure on making it to the 53. Love watching Rodrigo flatten people every play he was in. One thing for sure, Blau has to go. He can take Boyle with him too. Can't wait for the next one. I think this might be my first time reading one of Chaman's comments, but I like that comment. I agree. Thanks for the comment. Shaman.
I prefer Blau over Boyle.
Blau can go. Blau can stay. Boyle can go first.
Take them both.
I mean, yeah, but if we want to keep one, I keep
Boyle over Blau over Boyle all day.
Yeah, his footwork, he can escape in the pocket, man. Hey, I'm just saying, man. Jim Churchill says players getting millions. Coach had to remind them to pay attention to the game. And you know what? That happens, man. When that happens to a lot of players, man. When they start getting that money, they start smelling themselves. They say, "I'm a pro. I ain't got to." And that watching film and that studying, that paying attention to the game is what separates you from taking that next step.
Yeah. So, and I think I get what Dan Campbell was saying. Like, you should be out there supporting your teammates. A lot of these guys, the guys that was sitting on the sideline, they're on the roster most likely. The guys is out there playing, they're trying to get a spot, or they're trying to put their best efforts out there on the field, because they're not just playing for the Lions, they're playing for all the teams in the league.
Right.
Excuse me, they're trying to get a spot. So yeah, you should support your brothers out there and out there on that, while they're watching. I get what you're saying, Jim Churchill. And Dan Campbell's right. You should be supporting your brothers out there, man, and making sure that they're getting that support so they can go out there and do the best they can out there in probably the only situation that they're gonna have in the next couple of weeks to actually make a roster. All right, last one we got for today. Grandpa QB. I like that name, Grandpa QB. Okay. Love your opening comments, Curt. Needed to be said. You know what? And when I clicked on Twitter this morning, early this morning because it's early as hell. That was the number one story, was the Hutchinson family. The Hutchinson family is getting annoying people at Howard Knocks. I'm like, wow, the Hutchinson people
Turn it off,
family annoying people. And no, and shame on you, Detroit Sports Podcast, for even entertaining that crap, because that's not even a reportable. To me, that's for someone to be prejudging and saying that these people are annoying is freaking stupid, because they didn't do anything but being themselves, man. Get out of here with that crap. All right, man. that's your comment cards for the day, man. I don't want to go on a whole other tangent because I'll be back on what I was saying yesterday, and we already said that. It is time for Dessert with your man Curt, brought to you by Delightful Bites, custom cookies and desserts for any occasion. If you like how they look, you'll love how they taste. Delightful Bites, get your cookie on. If you want to check it out, man, go to the link in the Facebook page. Get yourself some cookies over there. I will talk with her real soon to make sure if we're going to have a football special for the season like we had last year. So custom cookies and desserts for any occasion, man. Get your cookie on. Go on over to her Instagram or TikTok to see all the beautiful dessert footage she has over there if you don't do the Facebook thing. But you know what it is, man. Delightful Bites. It is awesome. All right. Deuce Staley has some lofty goals for DeAndre Swift, and DeAndre Swift shared this the other day. DeAndre Swift goals for the season, and Deuce Staley saying he can achieve it, is to be that 1K dude in each receiving and rushing. He said that he has the ability to be one of the only players in the league to have both a 1,000-yard receiving year and a 1,000-yard rushing year. Ooh, that's a lofty goals right there. But Deuce Staley says he has the ability to do that. And like Ella said earlier, Deuce Staley has made this concerted effort to make him the best player. He said, I will make him the best running back in the league. And he's staying true to that. And he's going to make sure that do everything in his power to make sure that happens for DeAndre Swift. But for having a coach to believe in you like that, you know, that makes a world of difference. You know what I'm saying? You look at the last regime, they believed in nobody. The only people they believed in was them damn selves. So, I mean, but to have a coach like that believe in you like that, that's awesome. So shout out to Deuce Staley for saying that, giving those goals and saying he can salute to him to say he can achieve those goals out there for my man DeAndre Swift, man. That's your dessert. What you man,
number 7.
Man, yeah, that's your dessert. What you man, Curt? Brought to you by Delightful Bites, custom cookies and desserts for any occasion. Delightful Bites, get your cookie on. All right, now it's time to get that quick walk on over to the Wall of Fame, baby. All right, we got my man Detroit Drew is in the building. Brian Stover. We got Dan Spanos, the king of everything, because he's the everything king in our bronze members group. And our silver members, we got my man Cap Ice Cold, Batman of the 313, John Martin, and Henry Wallace. Man, we had an awesome gold members meeting yesterday. We had my man, the Jazzy one, Paul Giroux, in the building. Nicole, or Lady Lionel of Douchebagger, was in the house. We got my man Michael Huck, Mr. Reliable. He was not in the building yesterday. My man Dr. Detroit stopped in for a minute, and then he had to bounce back out. But he was in the building. North End Kim, my man, he always holds it down. Michael Lewis, the Tornado, out there in Utah, always holding it down for our gold members to become a member of the Wall of Fame. Click that join now button in the description. Man, if you wanted to hang out with us, man, on those Wednesdays, it's 3 p.m. We have a good conversation over there. So, man, the Wall of Fame is definitely, we appreciate you guys joining the Wall of Fame. And if you do, become a member, man, and get those little extra things and hang out with us on that Gold Members meeting, man. It's something special. All right, now it's time for final thoughts for today's show. My man, my mellow, get on the mic because you know you eat jello. LL, what you got for the final thoughts for on this Thirsty Thursday? And if you're thirsty, go quench your thirst over there on his Instagram page.
I don't even know what Instagram is, y'all. But on this Thursday, have a great day. And let's see, man. Let's see if Malcolm Brown makes it, man. I this is something that I kind of want to see happen. Hopefully, if it does happen, it won't be disappointing. But let's see. Let's see if if we add a little bit more beef to the middle of this thing here. And happy Thursday.
Right on. We hope the Lions have a good bounce back day. Day 2 of joint practices. You know how I go, man. Usually that first day is kind of like bumpy. You know what I'm saying? But man, hopefully they have a good bounce back day. We got our own thing tonight. We got a scrimmage, man, a 4-way scrimmage with Adrian, Onstead, and Napoleon. They coming to Northwest, man. So we hosting tonight, man. We about to, go through kind of the same thing, man, as the Lions, man. And hey, y'all know what it is, man. Wolverlion.com will be up by the end of this weekend, man. Go check it out.
That's what's up. All right. Well, man, Curt Steele, you know what it is, man. It is Thursday. Tomorrow, make sure you tune in. It's a special fan takeover free for all Friday. All the questions are coming from the fans. We won't have our, we're taking everything from you guys. So make sure you tune in tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Y'all know what it is, man. We're gonna have some fun. You know how we do it. It's Friday, then hey, it's Saturday, Sunday. It's free for all Friday, man. And we're gonna have some fun. Make sure you follow us on your favorite social media platforms: Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and all those things, man. The show, like I said, man. I'm just gonna say, definitely you quench your thirst over there on my man LL's Instagram page, man. Water hose, LL, water hose. All right, so all that being said, man, definitely we thank you guys for joining us right here on Detroit Lions on the Prowl, your home for Detroit Lions news and rumors. Today is Thursday or Friday Eve, man. So make sure you have a good day at work, man. We appreciate you right here on Detroit Lions on the Prowl, man. I know you've had like 10 meetings all week. That could have been an email or a Slack message or anything like that. But go ahead and push through. And if you're having some problems at work where you're just getting overwhelmed, take a step back, take a deep breath, refocus, man, and get back at it. If you need help, ask, because asking for help is a sign of strength and not weakness, especially when you're dealing with your mental health. Go ahead and get your mental health game on. If you need to get a checkup on your mental health, go ahead, man, because it is definitely needed, because you can't do it by yourself, man. Mental health is a thing that you definitely need help with. All right, so you had your Conies, you had your Better Made chips or your Fago, man, and you got another meeting here in a second. So go ahead and get that napkin. Wipe them crumbs off your face, finish your drink, and get back to work, baby. And whatever you're doing in life, you got to boss up, ball out, and be the best version of you that you can be. For my fellas, LL and Coach Mike, this is Curt Steele, and we will holler at you real soon. We love you, Jim.